All right, we're going to play some 7 Days to Die. I'll go ahead and turn my sound on for you guys. And I'm up here at the top. It looks like he built a little kill box right in this area. Very nice, very nice. So at least we can get from the bunker to over there. I probably should be in the kill box just in case I am AFK when it does start to go live. So I'm going to be down here hiding in the kill box. Actually, I'll hide up above. I'll hide up above, turn my light off, and crouch, and try to be undetected. All right, so I'm going to hang out right here for just a few moments, and then I will be back, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go Stealth Boy real quick, and then I'll be back because I want to do some good streaming. You should always get up and just walk around for a minute or so to help your circulation, to help yourself be kind of more inspired to play. At least that's what I like to do. It does help a lot. So I'll be right back. Stealth Boy, be right back. Boom, I'm back, everybody. Look at that. 1 second before time to shoot stuff. And I'm back. Let's do it. Let's get into some trouble. Now, the interesting thing is there anybody else on the server? Architect Zach is on the server, and he is way over there. So he might be getting all the zombies right now. Nope, we're getting some zombies. We are getting some zombies. Let's shoot some zombies. Here they come. Now, right now, we're on day 126. I only shoot the big ones. And the crawlers. A little loud. A little loud. Look at these guys. New guys. Really? Now, this is the War of the Walkers mod. So, of course, you're going to see new mobs. You're going to see NPCs wandering around, all that kind of stuff as well. Diana's got my back tonight, helping me out as well. Let me go ahead and turn my thing on there. Big Mama's house here. I'm trying to purposely drag them through the spikes, so you'll see me move around a lot. So they'll hit those spikes as much as possible, so we're getting the use out of it. You rarely want to stand in one spot, because then they'll just do a lot of damage to that one spot. But as you can see, we built ourselves a little temporary kill box here. Very, very nice. Kind of our previous style kill box. We're going to try some different style here tonight. Wow, that person can take a lot of damage. Another level up. Later, bro. One shot at him right in the head. Oh, here comes the big guys. Always like to take care of the big guys. Right in front of my shot. There we go. Gotcha! So far, kill box holding up. Holding up just fine. Him to run over here. Look at this one. Different type of crawler. Dang it. Now it's getting rowdy. Man, my shooting today is off. Should have warmed up. Should have warmed up first. Beanie. Cop coming in. How many crawlers? Another cop coming in. Always prioritize the toughest mobs. That one's dead. Alright. Time for a chainsaw. Oh, I died. Two shot me. I didn't even look at my health. I don't even know what my health was. Rip! See some rips in the chat, everybody. So the great thing about dying is it cures all your ills in this game. There we go. We'll run back. Pick up my loot. So far, base is holding up. That should be an insta-kill when you get him in the crotch. Oh, needs repairs. Needs repairs. Back to the chainsaw. Two deaths. Now we got it on a much harder mode. So of course you're going to die a lot more. They're going to one-shot you, two-shot you. Of course, if I had brought some health packs, I'd be fine. As long as our stuff doesn't get blown up, then I'm fine. As long as that doesn't get blown up, I don't care about dying. Doesn't bother me at all. Happens all the time. Alright, run back again. Getting there, though. Getting there. 220. They haven't broken in yet. Kill box is still holding up pretty well. It's a really easy design, and it really does a good job. Pick up all my stuff again. And reload. That. Let's go ahead. Oh, I see a guy coming in. Let's go ahead. Oh, shooting is terrible today. There we go. All those people and I still didn't hit them. I don't know where my bullets are going because they're certainly not hitting those guys. Like I'm shooting the split second they move their head. Starting to get annoying. These guys are tough. Have a seat. These are really great for crawlers. Chainsaw. Getting there, almost everybody. About another hour in game. I think we got the most of them. Woo! That's a lot of zombies. That's a lot of zombies coming in. Leveled up. I should use some of my sniper skills. Let's see. Where's my sniper skills at? Let's see. This is my rifle, and there are many like it, but one does more damage every rank. Well, let's rank that baby up. Let's do it. I can hit stuff. Can't hit nothing. Can't hit nothing today. Get your big head out of my way. I'm trying to shoot that guy in the back. There we go. Seven bullets left. I say we go chainsaw. That's it. Still kicking? Let me fix that. Dang it. Guys are tough on this level. Come on down here. All right, that's a whole lot of dead peeps. He died. I had a few rips myself. Oh, what's my thing now? I had a few rips myself. All right.
That was a one-shot.
Yeah, these mobs are tough. That's why we got it cranked up. So yeah, we got it cranked up, so it's much harder, but it is a lot more fun, because otherwise it's just too easy. It's just too easy to you just kill them all very, very quickly. There, it took a while. You see, some of those mobs took 2 or 3 shots, even with the sniper. It's a pretty decent sniper, 348. It's not a 600, but still very, very decent of a sniper. And we've got, of course, ourselves a little bit of a kill box here. As you can see, we're building off this kind of little bunker here. We're going to flatten out this whole area and then build a giant compound in here as well. We'll be working on that tonight. We got the kill box already going. Somebody's bike is underground. That's not good. That's not good.
Fallout 4 sure did change a lot.
And then, oh, I did forget to change, didn't I? I did forget to change. Let's go ahead and change over. Thanks for letting me know, Chewy. I do sometimes forget. Let's see. I do have it all ready, though. I do have it all ready. Well, at least that's good. Let's get it updated, everybody. There we go. There we go. Bam. Updated. Okay. Let's see. What was I doing? So I get distracted. I have no idea. I can't remember. Well, let's work on ammo while I'm thinking about it. Whoa, 1,000. That's a lot of ammo. That's a lot of ammo. So I got that, and what else? Totally forgot why I was coming over here now. I forgot. It happens. Oh well, move on to something else. So like I was saying, we are building up. We are building up a giant compound to get that going on as well. To build out various different little places for food and water and all that stuff as well. All right. And let's see. We're gonna go and put this wood back that we got. We got a ton of wood. Now we were clearing the area last time. We might do a bit more of that today to kind of clear the area all the way in a bunch of different directions. Farming. So we're going to put all this into the farming, so we're not carrying a massive amount of that stuff around. There we go. And we'll go ahead and just have a little bit of food. And some water. Try to boost our health and then also boost our stuff. Oh, I hear somebody outside.
Mini horse. Fire base. I have no ammo.
You put some bars on this baby. Trying to help him, got hit myself. Stop that. Stop that. All right, more loot. Oh, I remember what I was doing now. I was getting an axe so I can help loot. That's what I was doing. And it's from one of these bikes. One of these bikes. Right there. All right. Let's do it. I'll loot these guys since we just did these guys. Go ahead and just hit them, see if they've got any loot. They do. Pick up that loot. There we go. And then we'll run over to the kill box here. Get a bunch more looty loot. Now again, they made it so that when you knock them down like this, you can see whether they have something in them or not. Now also I'm getting bone, which you can use to make glue and stuff like that as well. That's why I like to use the axe and not the chainsaw or anything else like that. Because you do get more materials in the long run just by using the straight axe. Plus also it doesn't use gas. You don't have to listen to that noise of the chainsaw going. None of that stuff. And you can use all the rotting meat also for fertilizer for your farms. So very, very fun to do. All right, now I'm full. I've got to run back and drop some loot off. And let's see how our drop boxes are looking. They're getting full up in here. They're getting full.
There's a tungsten fire axe in the advanced workbench.
Thanks. I don't need a fancy one right now, but thanks. Bam. You just need a basic one. It doesn't even need to be a high level one because it just usually does it in one hit anyway. So me, I just go with the basic one. Pick up all the sweet loot. Look at that. Actually did damage to the cement there. Now when you're picking stuff up, try not to pick stuff up right where somebody else is because usually you're right in their zone. So if he's over there, then I try to go to another spot because it's kind of annoying because then what you're doing is you're fighting over the same kind of loot. It can be pretty annoying because you're trying to get in the same container that they're getting into because you can't share containers. Oh, there's one. You can't share containers, so best to find another spot, as I find. All right, there we go. Cleaned out. Oh, got some more left over. Finish these up. Yeah, all right. Oh, a bunch of clubs in that one. And a helmet. Bullets there. Nothing in that one. Oh, wow. Bunch of random loot in there. We'll come back for those. Or he'll come back for those, one or the other. So we drop it in here. Squirrel! I know. Yeah, I know, Moby. I'm down for that, too. That anybody can add stuff to it. It does work much better. I'm going to hit R to go into each of these drop boxes and grab stuff that is similar. The reason why I do that is so that it condenses stuff together. So it's easier to stack it into the boxes. If you notice now, the boxes have a lot of empty space for me to grab stuff and put it in there. Really great. If you just grab all the stuff that stacks, that's a common item like hide and thing and all that stuff. You can do it in there. Hey, how you doing?
Good, I'm giving this a try.
Awesome. Did you get more memory or are you just using the same machine?
Yeah, no, not more memory yet. I'm shutting like everything else just about down on my computer except Discord and the game.
Why wouldn't you do that normally? That's what I want to know. That's all on my game machine. All I have is all it does is game. It doesn't do anything else. My Discord's actually on my other machine. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Normally, I like to have the have your stream running, but I can't do that too.
Run it on your phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Oh, there you go.
With 40% battery, this ought to be fun.
Well, plug your cable into your computer and then let it charge while you're watching it too. It's good.
Don't have a cable for that.
Fail.
Yeah, I don't know.
It should be the cable came with your phone. You should have a cable that came with your
Yeah.
phone that's like a USB to thing cable.
No, I just have a plug-in one. I don't. If I ever had one that plugged into my computer, it's lost.
And go steal Eternals then.
Can't. He's gone with it.
Oh, well, you know.
He's gone to work with it. So.
That was worth a try. Now
Yep.
we moved the base, by the way. We're way down here now, but we're in a really excellent place. We're building a giant compound. So if you guys do come in, let us know, and we'll share the new base location. You can grab a bike over there and all of that.
Awesome.
Gonna go ahead and share it now with Nushki. There you go, Nushki.
Thank you.
All right, now the ladies, what they
There are
do.
2 bikes left over there. If not, let me know and I'll come get you.
They love to do the farming. They also are amazing on Horde Night and all that other
I'm
stuff.
gonna grab some water.
They do a lot of epic stuff for the base. And then we'll have them come down here. We'll continue to work on the compound. I probably should get some meds. I probably should have got some meds before when I was in there, and I probably wouldn't have died, but oh well. Such is the way it goes. Look at these trauma kits. Let's get some of those going on. And let's go ahead and put this axe back up in here. Now, we have a lot of stuff here. Now, this is only a temporary bunker. Eventually, we're going to build, like, areas that are for specific things. Right now, we have just the kind of holding our stuff bunker. We got a kill box over there. And then they're going to build a farm wherever they want to build it. And then we're also going to build other locations that are like food and water and all of that stuff. Now, when you're building stuff, you shouldn't build it where I have a walkway here. The reason why is when the roving zombies come along and they hit a flat surface, they have a tendency to want to go through that surface. But if you're smart, you could put some vertical blade traps there that automatically turn on, that protect that surface, or whatever it is you want to do, or some turrets or electrical wall or whatever, that you can automate to take care of those particular mobs as they come through. And eventually we will do that. But right now we're using some scaffolding here, which is pretty cool, aka some walkways. I really love these walkways. They actually are pretty cool. Because you can go 26 in both directions. You do 13 in one direction, 13 in another. So your support poles are here, and then literally you can go 13 and 13 from each pole, which is 26. So you could go really far without having a support pole, almost the distance without this pole right here from one to the other. Now, of course, if they knock one of those down, the whole entire thing's going to come down. But it is really nice that you can span really, really far with those. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can, of course, go on the safe side and make it a bit smaller. And as you can see, we've been working away on this. Now, Anon did a lot of this. A lot of this kind of building here. It looks like he's built it up pretty nicely. Looks like he's gotten it all the way in this direction to the north, which is nice. Now, I cut a very long kind of hole here to show where the bottom of the base is going to go. And then we're literally going to go up and then across and then all along this edge down to here. And then we'll build a kill box. Our kill box eventually actually will be way over here, not in the main compound, which is where all of our stuff will be. So we're doing a giant, giant build. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes everybody on the same page. It's going to be very huge. But we're going to do it in segments. So you don't want to just start building this big, giant thing. You want to build it in segments. So you build it, you build a little bit this time, you build a little bit next time, and so on and so forth. And you just kind of keep that repetition going, and then you're good. After Horde Night, I will come in and help you. Thank you, thank you. Forgot to change the title. Thank you, Raz. Did we give Raz 1,000 Kids Cast for helping me out? Give Raz 1,000 Kids Cat for helping me out. Remember that title. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, very colorful mobs there. All right, so we've got, of course, our little zombies going here. He's going to go ahead and do that. And eventually what we'll want to do is we'll want to have it where we can have the whole thing kind of bunkered in by outer walls, right? And we'll have outer walls, we'll have inner walls, and so forth as it cascades down. And if we do see some issues, then, of course, we'll work on those particular areas. Now, you don't really know how the mobs are going to interact with your base until they run into it. And that's something you want to look at every single time. How are the mobs going to interact with the base? Now, eventually, of course, we would want some blade traps and that kind of stuff, which would take care, and you don't need all these spikes and all of that stuff. But right now, we're just working on expanding the base. And again, we'll go ahead and look in this direction to the south. And you'll see that we've got a very long tunnel cut here. Like a zombie in there. Dead zombie. Now, you can see we've got a very long trench cut here that shows us the edge of our base. Now, eventually, we're going to flatten this out. Now, it's going to be difficult because, of course, the terrain is uneven. So, you've got to really kind of clear cut a lot of stuff. You've got to move a lot of stuff out of the way. And then you've got to auger this all out and flatten it at the same level all the way out. Now, right now, he's done a great job of going in this direction. I really want to go this way. Toward this kind of doorway, this kind of thing here. And I might just forego making that kill box over there for now and just kind of work as much as we can on that giant cement pad because that's going to take quite a long time. Quite a lot of time. So let's crank that down a little bit. Let's get back to cutting some trees. Oh wait, I leveled up. Let's go ahead and see if we can put some more points into collecting. Now, I love to collect stuff. I could do it endlessly. Let's see. I always forget what it's under. Crafting and miscellaneous. It is, not miscrafting. Bad mechanic. There it is. Bad mechanic. I've got to be mechanic 8. Let's go ahead and look at what I'm at now. Mechanic 6. 7, 8. There we go. Got 25 points. No, I don't. But there we go. Putting in bad mechanic. We can also put it in minor. 69er. I've already got that at max. Looking good. Looking good. Let's do it. Let's do it. So that just allows me to get more resources. Oh, wow. What the heck was that? Wow. A 518 wooden bow. Very nice. That just allows me to collect more resources when I'm collecting it. So if I'm going to collect all this stuff, I might as well be collecting as much resources as I can. I'm probably just going to collect the big stuff for now. And it's on this side. There we go. Just going to collect the big stuff. I'm going to go ahead and forego these little ones for now. And just get the big trees. Now, the reason why I'm cutting down the big trees is this makes it better visibility-wise from the base to where you're going. So I usually work on that first. Just kind of opening up the visibility against zombies and all of that stuff. There's also a little pit down here. Ammo crate, nice. Take that down. Get rid of all this hazard. Now, if you do have a comment or question for me, feel free to put my name in the chat. Put Kiz or Kismet in there. And Sparkle Dog going to tell you how to level up. Let's go, Sparkle Dog. Tell them what to do.
Hi, this is Sparkle, the legendary gamer dog. If you are enjoying the stream, hit the follow button, then go to your Twitch channel, then to chat, do a /Kismet, and if you really want to level up, press that subscribe button. Thanks and later, noobs.
There we go. Sparkle Dog coming in, letting you know what needs to be done. Boom. All right. Doing a good job so far. That's why also I'm not wasting all this resources. So I'm
I am in.
gonna undercut all of this. What was that?
Said I am back and I am in. Nushki, I don't have it marked, so I'm relying on you.
Well, she can share it with you. Sparkle Dog Leap. Did you see my dad's email? When did he send it to me, Raz? I haven't seen it yet. That doesn't mean it's not in there somewhere. I will take a look at it eventually. Probably after the stream. I will take another look for it. Been kind of watching for it since you mentioned it. All right, clear cutting his baby out. Nice, nice, looking good.
Hey kids, at the end of that road, I started a mine.
Awesome. And let's keep going. Oh, my chainsaw don't work no more. Oh, I put my things away. I put my things away. All right, I got to go back and get my things. Keep on going. Yeah, go ahead and whisper to me so I can search for it later, Raz. Whisper to me on Discord if you don't mind. Not the side we want to go in, this side. All right, now I've left the windows open like so, or left this area open for windows so that you can get in, you can shank people, as well as shoot them in the face as well. Looks like people have been getting stuck on the door. That's why they put it on the outside. I know that's why they did that. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop off what we've got here into the wood box. We got a lot of it. Look at that. Wait, wrong way. We got a lot of it down here. We got about 20,000. Not too bad. And then we're going to go ahead and get our auger going. I'm going to find out what the heck I did with my thingies, because I put them in there somewhere. Oh, there's a 300 wrench. HD wrench. Oh, let's take the 300 wrench. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and use the grassy ground. See what I did with those kits. There we go.
Sorry, I was trying to look at the map, but then my cat keeps jumping onto my arm.
There we go. All right. And we're going to bring our auger. Make sure we got lots of room. We got repair kits. All right, looking good. So I'm going to start on the south side here. And again, start to work this way, because this is the longest edge this way. And I'm going to start working back and forth, trying to level that edge to where we want to go. Watch this walking shot. Walking headshot. Boom. What you got? You ain't got nothing. Okay. Now the actual hole I cut here along the south edge, or along this edge here, needs to be kind of raised so that it goes, unless somebody already did it. Did he already raise it? Oh, I think he already did. Oh, took my fun away. Well, looks like he already did. I don't know if he put support under there. I would imagine he did. But as you can see, we put a one long line all the way to the end and tried to look at the level of it, which is what I was going to do today, basically level it out and make sure that the level goes all the way to the end. Yeah, I did. All right, let's go ahead and get my bike since we've already got that leveled out and drive down there via the bike. Because that's going to be much faster. Much more faster. Boom. Alright, that's not my bike. This one is not. This one is the one. Okay, again. Whoop. Fail fish. Fail fish. Alright, let's see how far. Do it all the way or no? Oh, can't see. Can't see squat. Oh, wow. Yep. Flattened it out all the way. Want to see where it came out at the end. Okay. Oh, just stacked it on top of the other one. Yeah, it's just stacked on top of the other frames. That's not too bad because that's only like a block higher than this side over here. So that's not too bad. So now we know what the flat area of that is. So we can bring it all the way here to the road, which is awesome. And then that'll give us an idea. Basically like that. So we know that the other side is just one block higher than this. Had we started from this side, we could have made that one block lower. Of course, we would have to dig more if we did that. So we're just going to get busy digging as well. Of course, we could also just do a little bit of this to get started. Just kind of flatten it out along the road until it goes up one by one. Bush got in the way. The bush got in the way. And there's a rock in the way. And there we go. And that shows you the change in the elevation there. Use my little thing to get rid of that. And then, see, the second it goes up like that, that means you've now got a change in elevation, and that I will have to basically go in and flatten out or cut out. So let's do all the ones we can do. Again, one of the ways to do this is just do it with rebar frames. Flatten it out. I hear somebody. Anybody else want some? Apparently not.
Those drops are very unforgiving.
Did you die or you took a lot of damage?
Oh no, I died.
Yeah, in this game, you seem to take more damage while falling off cliffs, and also, this particular map seems to be like sharper edge. You know, when you're going up off over the cliff. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that is, but this particular map is like that. All right, so that fits in there. Can't use that. Let's use this. Again, I'm just kind of grading it right now. Oop, if it'll let me. Put it in there for some reason. There we go. Stuff is blocking. Get out of there. Get out of there blocking my stuff. Yeah, but that's another level. So again, so you can just, instead of just mining stuff, you can go ahead and see how far you can get away with just using rebar frames to flatten it without having to mine it all out of there. Also, it helps to remove the grass and stuff as well. If you can get it to go. Okay, so that whole corner there, we didn't have to do. Didn't have to cut all that out. All right, so looking good that way. And let's get to doing some augering. Oh, a little too much there. Now, if we over auger, we can always go back and put in the dirt back in again. Then we'll go ahead and try it again. So we can get it to flatten out. Stone in the way there. There we go. There we go. Again, this is what we call mega building, where we build giant structures, where we're going to have lots of fun building all the sub stuff that goes along with it, like places for food, restaurant, cafes, all that stuff within our kind of compound. We're not going to have just one central command center like we usually do. I mean, that's fun too, but we're going to kind of spread it around a little bit this time. Spread it around, make entry points and exit points, make outer defenses for our compound and whatnot. Really embellish it a lot. When I'm mega building, I have a tendency to make stuff look good as well as be functional. So that's kind of the build goal for this time. Make it look good and be also super functional at the same time. As you can see, I'm kind of undercutting this so I don't have to cut every single piece. And then that stuff will fall down. I don't have to get everyone. Now, some of these trees I'm not going to cut. I just cut enough so we'd have enough wood to keep our forges and whatnot going. And thanks so much to everybody coming in. Kara Corelli coming in with the auto host earlier. As well as Soleet coming in with the auto host as well. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Sometimes I do get focused in on what I did. Focus in on what I do. Yeah, I'll check it later on, Raz. Thank you so much. Boom. But yeah, let's get to the building. I love the building. Building, building, building. Look at how much we've cut out already. Seems like a lot, but we got a lot to go. Little too much. There we go. There we go. All right. It's much easier to crouch while you're doing this, and you can just kind of swing.
You're on the wrong road.
I am. Well, I know I'm going in the opposite direction at the moment. I'm trying to get around the wasteland.
Trying to get around the wasteland.
I have the world's slowest bike. It's better than running, though.
Should have upgraded the engines. Some engine upgrades. Oh, you're going in the right direction.
Yeah, I just went around a little blurb of wasteland instead of going through it. I didn't know there were any engines still over there. I didn't even think to look.
Yeah, you're about to come up on a road. When you hit that road, go up left and kind of follow it around. That'll take you into town, and then you want to go way south. And there's like a windy road to the south that will take you right to us. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so go east now.
Yeah, she is. She's just trying to find the road now.
And then you have to go north on that road first.
I just said that. I just said that. There you go. You don't want to go that way. You want to keep going east. Just go straight east. And you can take a shortcut. There you go. Don't go into any water, though.
It's water.
Yeah, go a bit north around the water. Just kind of follow it around. When you can go east, just keep going east until you run into a whole patch of roads. We're watching you on the map. Watch her on the map. Coming in, coming in. All right. Let's kind of guide her in first, make sure she makes it. Yeah, just keep following that around and you'll find a road that goes south. Just keep following that road and you'll bring it right to me, actually.
Okay.
All right, while she's making her way, we'll go ahead and cut some more stuff. I'm gonna try to cut a real wide area here. I'm gonna keep this area going now. They got a bit of desert here, so this is really easy to cut out. Gonna go back and forth across the whole thing. Keep it cascading.
And I'm out of gas. Good thing I have a wrench.
There you go. Should be some cars around there.
Maybe I'll get a better engine too.
Heard me a bad guy. I had to shoot him. Keep on keeping on, everybody. It's going to be a whole lot of diggy hole today. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Do. Oh, hey, what's up, guy? How about you die? Uh-oh. Why am I dropping stuff? Even dragged him closer. That's funny. It's funny, I pulled that stuff and then even he came closer too. Right on. Neat. Fill back that in. Now what I'm doing now is I'm making a bunch of grassy ground, or I was going to make some grassy ground. As I pick up the dirt, I'm turning it back into ground again in case I need to put it down. And then we're just going to cut a lot of dirt out. This is a big project. See, I'm right there. And I've got to cut all that out. Now, I may not do it all tonight, but I'm going to try to do a big chunk of it. I find when you work on something like this size, is to work on it a little bit until you get to a point where you're like, okay, I feel like I've done enough today on that, and then go on to something else. So we're going to go ahead and work on that for a bit. Keep it going on. Lots of auger up. And I might have to take a break if we run out of gas and go get some more gas as well. Let's see how she's doing. She find her way. Yep. You're on the right road.
Okay, good.
Again, see how much faster that is? See how it like cuts all that stuff out of your way super fast? Now notice how it becomes crushed sand now. See, it used to be dropped down and like take over as a kind of like a drop or like a damaged thing. Right there, that crushed sand just falling on the ground, which makes this particular section easier. 'Cause I could just leave it on the ground and just let it disappear because I don't really need it that much. I'm getting tons of stone and crushed sand. So I could just leave it and let it fall down. This makes it easier for me to cut all this out. That's what I call undercutting, where you undercut until it's not stable, until it's not structurally stable, and then it falls down. Just don't be under there when it falls down, because it will crush you. It will crush you. I will crush you. If you notice, I don't do stuff real systematically sometimes. Sometimes I'll do it row by row, systematically and whatnot. But I find a lot more fun to just kind of randomly go back and forth, to trying to alternate. It's much more fun than just digging in straight lines, I find. I can do it for longer doing it that way. And that's the key to anything, is that you have a lot of fun doing it, and that you can do it for an extended period of time, so you can get a lot of it done very, very easily. Again, you should only have to cut one layer. One layer if you're doing such a large amount of stuff. I'm gonna have to stop the dirt from going, then get the grassy ground going again because I need to repair. Should be able to switch those around. Should be able to move the stuff in the queue here. Should be able to drag the queue around. I saw somebody's light. Whoa, look out.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh no. Another cliff?
No, an NPC started shooting me.
Oh.
Oh no, a bandit probably got you. Where'd you go? Did you go all the way back?
I got my backpack and my bike, and then I started going again, and now I'm gonna have to run all the way back again.
See if there's enough components. If you're going back to the base, see if there's enough components to build yourself another bike. I think we left a bunch of stuff there, so maybe I'll build another one and then just go and pick that one up when you get there and get your other bike, or whichever one's better. We try to leave components back there for people to build stuff when they first come back in again. We can also drive back there and get her if she needs help. Yeah, in the blasted lands, there's bandits, so watch out for those, as you just learned.
Yes, good to know.
One of the reasons I tried to stay out of there.
Man, we're making huge progress. Look at this.
For some reason, they're not friendly. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't like that.
Well, some NPCs are friendly, but the bandits are not. Bandits want to kill you and take your stuff.
Yeah. I found you! Or I found somebody.
You found me? Oh, you found Anna.
Yeah, okay.
That's the basic. Don't forget to put your bedroll down.
So I can make a bike. There's just no gas.
Oh.
You can make a bike or no?
Yes, I can. There's just no gas for it.
You got a wrench?
I do have a wrench.
Yeah, you can try to use a wrench. I don't know how many cars are left over there, but try to use the wrench on a car. Or if you have, if there's any barrels of gas around there, you can pick up the barrels of gas and try to convert them if you have the recipe for it. Or kill some zombies and pray that you get enough gas where you can drive to where some cars are. Or if you can't do any of those things, if somebody still has their thing there, they could jump back to you. But Zach said he's coming your way, so I think it's not scrolling down again. There we go. My mod chat wasn't scrolling down. That was my problem. That's why I missed that title change. Realized it wasn't scrolling. It wasn't scrolling down. Don't be afraid to do the hard work. Don't be afraid of the hard work. Get it done. You can have yourself an epic base. People can build all sorts of fun stuff over here. A nice big area. It's going to be the cement biome. And using this thing as a guide. Sneeze there. Using this edge as a guide that is leading me closer and closer to the base. And we'll keep on keeping on. Speaking of out of gas, I'm out of gas. All right, wow. Had a huge dent on that, didn't we? Huge dent. So let's go back, see if we've got any gas on the car, or on the motorbike. If we need more gas, we'll have to go out and wrench some stuff as well. We'll try to collect a bunch of gas. Oh, I got a bunch. I'll get a bunch. I like to keep at least one on my bike at all times. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff I've been collecting up in here. Fibers. So I put my chainsaw on there since I can't use it right now. Not using the rebars. There we go. Still good to go. All right. Let's clear some of this. Keep on going until we run out of gas. Let's see. Somebody else in the chat. Scorpio in the chat says, Kismet, I'm sitting here thinking about the massive builds you would make if you teamed up with Banlish, Bad Buck, Skippy. You guys inspire me to keep playing this game. Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate those kind words, man. I'm going to take that and put that in my nice things that people say. Yeah, that would be fun. Banlish is more of an explorer, though. He doesn't like to do the building and all of that stuff. I really love to do the building. We would have lots of fun, except for he has a problem with dropping loot. And I have a problem with not dropping loot. He's like, well, nobody needs this, so he'll just drop this loot that everybody's like, hey, wait a minute. We could have used that, bro. We could have used that. But yeah, that would be fun. But I like playing with other people and other streamers, but I usually just don't have enough time. And I don't like to be inconsistent with other people. I have been invited to go on to Drunks as well as other people's servers. I just don't like to say, okay, I'll be there, and then something come up, and then I can't attend. I don't like to be unreliable like that, and that's my situation. That's just plain my situation. That I'm just unreliable because of my medical conditions. So, if they say, hey, we're gonna play on this day at this time, I'll be like, I don't know. I can try to make it, but no guarantees that I will. So. So that's the way it goes. Oh. Budget QT says, can you craft this auger drill, or did you find it? I'm struggling to find the engines for turrets. And what's up with PvP servers? Can bandits destroy your crates and lose all your gear? I would think that they could. This is not a PvP server. This is a you can't hurt each other server, unless you have a rocket launcher. But if somebody starts doing that, then I will boot them from the server. This server is set up in a way that is more collaborative than versus each other. But I would imagine that the bandits could destroy it. If they can shoot you, then of course I would think they could do damage to your boxes and all that stuff. I would think so. I would think so, though I have not tested that yet. I'm sure at some point that's going to come into play. We will see. All right, and again, I'm widening this out a bit. Man, look at that. Look at that. All that we got done. Whew. That was a lot we got done, but still not anywhere close to how far that's got to go. It's got to go a really long way. Again, I will do as much as I can kind of stand for the day, and then I will come back, work a little bit on it. Other people will work on it, and so on and so forth, until it's done. And that's part of the teamwork, right? You know, if I just say, hey, go do this, I think that's not cool. I would prefer to, you know, roll up my sleeves and get in there and, you know, do the same thing, you know. I never ask anybody to do anything that I wouldn't just sit and do myself. So, the good value or good trait of a leader is to not be afraid to let people say no, that I don't want to do that, as well as to go in there and get your hands dirty. Go in there, get your hands dirty, go get in the trenches, and help create that vision of what you're trying to do. I'm out here at nighttime and the mobs run, so we're going to see how this works out. We're going to see how this works out. Now, by the way, you can also do this very systematically, where you can just kind of do what I did right there, where you just undercut it so far. Until it falls. Feels like it today. There we go. And then just keep undercutting it in a wave, and then come by and do the other side. You can do it a whole bunch of different ways. The trick, though, is try to cut out the minimum amount. This way you just get it done faster. And I have an HD auger here, too, which makes it go much faster. Now, if you're looking for the auger, in this particular case, because we're playing the War of the Walkers, we can construct auger parts. In the normal vanilla version of 7 Days to Die, you cannot construct the parts for this, or at least you can only construct the blade. So what you want to do is you want to go look for construction workers. You want to go to the tool locations, the POIs for tools. Look there. You want to go to the trader and look at the trader and see if you can find some materials there. I usually find the trader is a really good bet. Go in and mark where all the traders are, and then just go from trader to trader to trader and keep checking until you get those auger parts. I love the auger. Auger is one of my favorite things, if not my favorite thing in the game. Because I use it so often. I'm very much a builder, so I'm always doing a lot of clearing of stuff. Now, see how I made this a little bit too low here? I just come back, fill that back in, nice and flat now. Oh, and this one. There we go. Sometimes when you get a little too anxious, a little too rowdy, completely understandable, right? Yeah. And again, you know, I don't like to let people down. I mean, it's really nice of other people to invite me to their servers and all of that stuff. I do appreciate it greatly, but that's just the, you know, that's just the way what I have to deal with now in my situation. And I try to let people know that you know, I'll see what I can do, but there's no guarantees, no promises. I can only do as much as I can do. Only do as much as I can do. I'd like to get a huge chunk of this run along here, which would be awesome. Try to get as much as this edge back.
Should only take about 30% of your fuel until you get down there. Yeah, I found out it takes 50% of the tank to travel from where I am to Kismet.
Oh wow.
Once we get our compound, Kismet Army compound going here, then I'm sure we won't have that much more issue as we build up our various places.
Now I'll have to get my backpack.
Oh, I'm building a highway right now. Eventually it'll stretch down there and it'll be a straight shot.
That'll be nice.
Nice.
Just hoping I don't die again.
It's going to be probably one of the longest highways in 7 days to go.
I want to throw some bedrolls down on your way down this time, Dushki. Just every now and again, just throw one down.
No kidding, I have a bandit on me right now.
Oh no.
Just run for it. Bob and
Just a
weave.
trail of bedrolls.
See where she's at. Where's she at? Oh yeah, that's why I take the road, so I don't run into those bandits as much. But yeah, I just go south, Nushki, and you'll hit the road. Straight south from where you are, you hit the major road. And then when you get to a fork in the road, just go right. And just keep going south, south, south. And then again, another fork in the road. You'll go left. And then south, south, south once you get to the next town. There you go. It's a lot easier when you're on the big road. And there's some big roads that lead all the way to us. Helping out my peeps. And we got a lot of epic peeps that play here on the Kismet Army community server. We've combined both our teamwork server and our community server into one. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to hang out in our compound down here. You don't have to help us. You can go do your own thing. Even if you are a streamer, if you want to come on the thing and play 7 Days to Die and do your own thing, you're welcome to do so. The only thing you need to do is go right up there and press that follow button. Press that follow button. Of course, subs do have priority, but if you would like to come and join us, my mods will throw it in the chat what needs to be done. So you guys know what's up. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going, everybody. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. How we looking on that sub goal tonight? We are 1 of 5 tonight. We do get to 5 of 5. You guys will get 10,000 Kiz Caps toward those giveaways. Gonna have a massive amount of giveaways for Christmas time coming up. Coming up, and random giveaways whenever I just feel like it. Whenever I feels like it. So keep building up those Kiz Caps. Keep working away on hosting and retweeting and all that stuff, so you'll be ready. Whole bunch of gravel here. So I really like gravel. Gravel's like a one hit,
so
much like
what
sand.
do we need the most right now?
We need some people to get some augers and to cut a whole lot of dirt.
Dirt, which means we need gas.
Yep.
Actually, probably what we need the most right now are forges. We don't have enough to make cement and rebar for all this.
Well, we haven't built the other areas yet. See, what we want to do is build other areas, not just that one bunker. That's the whole point of the compound. So we have one area that's going to be where you make the food, and one area where you make the, like a mechanic's garage, right? You have a mechanic.
Actual forge.
I think I didn't have the button pressed down. That's the whole point of what we're doing, is that we're going to have separate areas for each thing. So you have a separate area for making the food, separate area for like a mechanic's garage and all of that stuff. So that, and it's going to be huge. So, and you can make your own giant farm there and so on and so forth. So it's more of like, we start where the bunker is, and then we build another thing that's, you know, another location that is for the food, and another location for the thing. Of course, around where the bunker is, and we just kind of expand it out from where the bunker's at.
Right.
And each person can go in and build different stuff, whatever they want to build and whatever they want to specialize in. I'm just going to work first on the, you know, the actual foundation, and then the walls, and then all of that stuff, and then entry and exit points, and then specific buildings everybody can work on. Working on a lot. Oh, it is.
Sorry?
You make it to the base down there.
And a lot of leftover debris now.
I found a cigar. You already have your cigar?
I already got mine, yeah. Because I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together, everybody. How we looking? Oh, look at this.
Backpack.
Look at this. We're hitting the cross area. Now we're getting lots of debris that we got to clear as well. Get a little bit of a cross area there. Nice, nice. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Got a lot to cut out. A lot to cut out, a lot of rebars to put down. A lot of hard work to do. It's gonna be fun though. See, once you build the outer area, then you can really get into the detail of the inner area as well. And just build a giant compound. People can build their own houses and whatever they want to build. And then we'll work on defenses and things like that. Try to make it different than what we've done before. Just making the same thing over and over again is not too exciting. So just trying to push myself to try something different. Try to keep myself from getting killed too while I'm at it. Alright, now if I can make it span all the way there, I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh, you can see where it's kind of cut out along there too. This is all brown there where that's at. You can see with the green, I've all cut it out all up into here. And kind of created that whole section there. And right now I'm just trying to go along the edge. Go along the edge here and just try to span this side here. So that every time I kind of span it,
Okay.
it falls down.
Everything. Thank you.
Bedroll.
Yeah, you might as well put one here, that way you don't have to start all the way back there.
Alright.
Got it down.
And we're still at it.
This is going to be huge. I found Kismet.
Well, you know, we did a small one last time. We did the mini Kismet kill. Did you really just die right there?
Oh, Nooshki!
I totally did.
Did you put your bedroll down?
I did.
Whew. All right.
Back from the bird.
I totally drove over a mine.
Oh.
There's a bloated cotton arrows.
Nooshki went boom, everybody. Nooshki went boom. Oh, this is all not, there's nothing underneath here. Nothing underneath there supporting this wall. Not good, not good. Let's fill that in. We don't want that to fall down and waste our materials. There we go. Looking good. Now again, now I got my team on it. We've got Gwen over here backing me up. And we're going to go ahead and just undercut a ton of this stuff.
Yeah, I was just slightly to the left of you, and I just went boom.
got?
You guys know that we have HD augers as opposed to just regular augers as well, right? Ones that do even more damage.
I didn't even see any. I don't know what they look like, so I probably didn't notice it.
Yeah, Anon's been making a bunch, so he'll hook you guys up. All right, now we're talking. Now the teamwork begins. Now, we're known for our teamwork. The Kismet Army is known for the teamwork, and the teamwork is what makes the dream work. So we've got a dream of a gigantic compound. A compound where everybody can have fun building. They can feel secure in there. They can feel like they've got enough defenses to defend against whatever is attacking. And again, this is the community server, so they don't have to build the same thing as me. They can go off, do their own thing. That's okay.
Are there spiked clubs anywhere yet? I didn't even think to look for one.
I haven't seen any high levels. I got a level 90 on me right now. So I don't know who's doing weapons right now. Oh, we really need an Eternal in here being our weaponsmith.
Yeah, well, once his computer gets working the way a computer should work, he does want to come back in.
Well, I told him I refused to refund that PUBG. I told him, no, you just wait till you get your computer fixed.
Yeah, he's got a power supply unit coming, and then the next thing will probably be his video card. He told me that. He was like, he won't refund the PUBG. I was like, surprise.
I'm not going to refund it. I want to play some PUBG with him. Notice I'm not playing PUBG. I'm not playing PUBG till he's ready. We'll play some more. Gotta wait for one of my longest members, Eternal Lone Wolf. He's super good at just about everything he does, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Gwen is the same way. Super good at just about everything she wants to do.
I will be right back.
Which is awesome. Awesome. We need Diggy Diggy Hole. I know, Raz, I can't play music all the time on the stream anymore. There was an issue with people playing music, and I would rather not be in the middle of that issue. I would rather not play any music at all. I actually have the music disconnected right now, which is a bummer because DJ Chewy loves to do some music, and it's a bummer that he can't do his thing. But until that issue is resolved, I will limit it to just the Love Train for now.
Oh, I love my silence.
All right, now we're getting into the thicker stuff. Getting into the clay here. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm really surprised that no mobs tried to gank me at nighttime because they run at nighttime. I'm super surprised. But man, are we making good headway today. Holy moly. Look at that. Boom, we're almost there. Let's keep going. We are almost there, party people. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for hanging in there. In fact, for hanging in there with all this augering I've been doing tonight, let's give everybody 2,000 Kizcaps toward those contests and giveaways. So since you guys are hanging out tonight, just rocking it, just kicking back, got your feet up, relaxed, said, you know what, Kismet, I just want to chill. I just want to chill, man. I want to come in your stream. I want to chill out. I want to hang out with a lot of other epic people. Let's dish it out. Let's dish it out. Show them the love. Boom. Look at this cascade. Look at that. All the way across that cascade. That was a nice one. I like to get them all set up in kind of an epic way where they kind of go really far across. What you can do is you can go one way. You can go one way and then come back and try to get it on the way back as well, like this. Of course, you got to clear all this other debris in this particular place. And the great thing is when you're doing sand, you don't have to clear the debris. It just falls down. I actually wish it did that. Like when you knock this down right here, instead of it being debris, that it was actually like rock and clay and all of that. I would much prefer that. But such is the way it is right now. Got to kind of clear this extra debris. Oh, and again, we got long gaps with no... Look at this guy way over here. Get off of my compound. Wow, that was a bad shot. Have a seat. I'm working here. I'm working here, people. All right, again, no support under there. Whoops. Got to get that going on. Take this out. Boom. Yeah, we got to get that. I'm kind of a stickler. Uh-oh, food and water. Now, again, if you are a subscriber and you see that I'm getting low food and water,
You see where that,
make sure to go ahead and put it in the chat.
Yep.
You do have an emote just for that because I have a tendency to forget.
To the left, right past that edge of the water.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Now I got a 10-kilometer trip back.
I was missing a couple there. Again, you don't want this to span too far. If you let it go too far and it has nothing to span up against, it's going to fall down.
I found a charger for my phone.
What?
I found a charger for my phone so I can keep my phone. Keep it going.
There you go. All right. Let's keep at it, everybody. Keep at it. This is how you get stuff done in life. You got to stay at it.
Yay!
Stay at it. Stay at it.
Bad roll.
Stay at it. Get it done. Row by row. Now I have a... Oh! I just about killed myself. Just about killed myself there.
Back to Aubrey.
Nooshki butt.
In the trench.
Look on stream real quick.
What?
Look on stream. Literally, Nooshki just like ran me over and then stuck her butt in my face. Here, Nooshki, I'll make you a ramp.
Okay, sounds good. I thought that's how you greet people.
No, that's dogs.
Am I doing it wrong?
Yeah, a little bit.
Gwen, I make you a club. It's in the middle workbench.
Awesome. Thank you. Is it still creating?
Oh, it's ready. I made
Oh,
five.
I
awesome.
was gonna let you out of there.
This is not working.
I'll make you a ramp. Hold on. Where's the stick?
Are you stuck?
This is just my luck tonight.
You are not having a good night.
I got her, Anna. I got it. I just got to make one little ramp. I tried to angle the dirt, but sometimes what happens at the top, because of the angle, it won't let her out. But back up just... Oh, look out!
Those are pretty close.
Your hands are weird, Nooshki. Look on the stream. I want to take like your mask off, on and off, or something, clothing piece to fix that. So otherwise, you're gonna need to see a doctor. Need to see a doctor on that one. Let's go ahead and have it do that. And then grassy ground. Come on. There we go. All right. And we've got... It's like a weirdly angled ramp.
figured I'd roll it down here just see what the base looked like.
Alright, try that little side one there, Nooski, and see if you can get up there.
If my luck wasn't any worse, I cannot get on my bike. I can't interact with it.
You know what? I had the same trouble just now with mine.
Yeah, I'll try to log in and out. Hold on, Gwen. I already got it angled right there with that ramp.
Okay.
Yeah, I might need to restart the server. Might need to restart the server. Hey, QB1 Junkie, what's up? Evening, everybody. How goes it? It goes awesome, man. Thanks for hanging out. Good night, everyone. Got to work in the AM. Glad I could stop by for an hour or so tonight. Thank you, Scorpio, for hanging out. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming by, showing the love to the stream. Appreciate it. You clipped it. Awesome. Awesome. I'm flattening this out while I'm at it. There we go.
I'm out.
Yay. I find that logging out and logging back in works pretty great. Alright. Making lots and lots of grassy ground. There we go. Back to it, everybody. And we got the crew coming into the compound here. We got everybody coming in. Everybody don't forget to put your stuff down. We got the crew coming in, and we are cutting our way. We're undercutting our way across this giant area. Now, our base is literally going to be this big. It's going to be across up to here, all the way up to here, and across here. This whole area is going to be our base eventually. Now, right now, I'm just trying to kind of clear this side area so that people can use it for as a kind of like a bike path. So they can just go from here right to the road, and then, of course, we'll make another one on the other side, maybe a different day, or maybe it's already at the same level, so we don't have to undercut it. But we're going to go ahead and make it at the same level, so you can just basically drive from one side to another, at least along this edge, to start with. And then we'll continue to expand it outwards, outwards, outwards from the base, as we build a giant compound, as well as we're collecting a massive amount of resources while we're at it as well. In this case, lots and lots of dirt.
There are no coats. Ah!
Yeah, speaking of coat. Speaking of coats. Yeah, speaking of coat, I don't know what I did with mine. I don't know what I did with it, everybody. But luckily, I got some food to warm me up. I should be okay. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and just repair our auger while we're at it. And more grassy ground. There we go.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Really do need to go back and drop that grassy ground off. Oh, and we're out of gas. Out of gas, everybody. All right, that's about as far as I can cut because I'm out of gas. Got to go back and get my bike. I'm gonna go ahead and lug all this stuff back to the back to town there. See if we got anything good in there. Nope. Anything over here? Nope. Back to our main bunker. Take some of this stuff out too while we're at it. What we're gonna do? Use a wrench. That's gonna take a long time.
The advanced toolbox has 2 HD augers. I'm making a third.
Hey, it's DeRusso hanging out. What's up, DeRusso? Kismet has no idea I'm here. I lurk in the shadows.
Awesome.
I know you're there now because you said hi. You said hi. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. I met DeRusso when I was at TwitchCon. Super nice guy. Does some really killer 3D printing as well. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. So I've got enough gas here for my bike. I like to leave at least one stack on there. So let's head back. Let's see how we're looking. overall, toward the base here, we'll try to dodge a lot of trees action. Trees, trees, and more trees. Alright, there we go. We'll try to find a spot where we can get up. Up and over. There we go. Up. And now I got down in here. I was doing good! And then that happened. Try to wee-wee up on the side here. Again, I don't have anything to dig with because I don't have any gas. Let's go ahead and scalp a little bit of this gas here. To use it to make a little bit of a ramp. A little bit of an edge there. I'll use that edge to whoop, get up like that. And around the other side of the base we go. Get my bike way out here. And let's drop off a ton of this loot. Ton of this loot. I just had a thought. I wonder if you can turn grassy ground. No, you can't. I was going to say, can you turn grassy ground back into dirt? All right. Interesting question. So I've got a crazy ton of dirt. Crazy ton of dirt. Do, 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 do. Probably drop some too. Nope. Boom. And let's go ahead and take that out too. I think we've got plenty of grassy ground going on. Oh, let's take that out. Like that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put, say, half of that in there. Sort that out. And then stone and sand. We'll get that going on. Stone and sand. Like that. Oh, and he added a whole bunch more forges. Gonna have to do for now. Alright. Somebody's hungry. Somebody's hungry. How are we looking on time? Looking good, looking good. Oh, a bunch of worms. Look at that. I got a bazillion worms. Go ahead and put those in the drop box. A lot of them suckers. A lot of those worms. Apparently you find lots of worms in the dirt. Found a lot of that. You can actually fish in this version. Which is cool. Cool, cool. Alright, we're getting there. Let's just go ahead and get right here. This way. Get right here and work our way backwards. Just for funsies. Alright, and again, trying to fill all this in under here. I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. Okay, one of the things I was going to do was fill that in. I was going to find what level it was at and then fill it in underneath first and then put the cement wall there, but we do what we can do. Do what we can do. There it goes. Alright. Now also another thing you can do, now if that trench was left there, then what I could have done is gone on in the trench itself and just tried to cut along the edge long ways. Meaning if this cement thing wasn't here right now, I could just walk along the edge and then cut the edge all the way down to the other side and then simply go back and forth and do it long ways like that. But since we don't have that option now, we'll just go ahead and kind of cut what we can, and then of course fill this in as we go. Well, I'm sure there's spots on the other side that need to be fixed as well. Try to fill this in, and just try to cut our way so that we can do that down the road here. We're just going to try to connect the two sides at this point. We can connect the two sides, and I feel like we've gotten a lot done today. A lot of A lot of augering today. Thanks so much to NVR, Pull Out Bro. Okay. Okay, bro. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I think that means never pull out, bro, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. That's on you, man. That's on you. Thanks for the hug, DeRusso. Appreciate the love, man. Look at you guys checking stuff out. Good night, Tucker. You take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out as well. Appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat. And again, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. I love interacting here in stream. I am a variety streamer. I do love playing a lot of 7 Days to Die. I do stream 5 days a week, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 6 p.m. Pacific Time, or whatever. You can figure out whatever your time zone is around those times. I do a lot of building games, play a lot of Fallout 4, play some 7 Days to Die, like I was saying, as well as Dark and Light. We do also play some Warframe and some other fun MMO type games and single players and all that kind of stuff. Now, my most favorite games are multiplayer games. I love doing stuff with other people. Now, the funny thing is I don't play zombie games. I really don't. None of them. Zero. If a zombie game comes out, someone says, hey, Kismet, this game's coming out, I'll be like, that's nice. That's nice. Now, this is one of the very few zombie games that have won me over purely because the building is nothing short of amazing. It is incredibly, incredibly fun to build in this game. I love to do building, and I like to do stuff on different size scales, right? So I might one time do a smaller scale, and then another time do a much larger scale, which is what we're doing right now. We're doing an absolutely massive, what I call mega scale building here, where we're just starting with the foundation first, getting that done, trying to kind of cut across so everybody has an access way between here and the road. So when they're going to town or when they're going to do stuff, they can get in and out of the base without having to worry about falling down in the pit here. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. And it is time intensive to get everything at the same level. But you can basically break down the entire world if you wanted to. Much like Minecraft in that way. You can go anywhere, you can build anywhere, pretty much do whatever your imagination. Wherever your imagination will take you, that's what you can do. Which is what I really like about it. That's what won me over. Oh, I see Jazz Sands hanging out in the chat as well. Sup, sup. Night, Lauren and Tucker. Good night, Chewy. Thanks for that awesome mod love. Everybody say good night to him in the chat. Appreciate all the help. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. What was that? Plant fibers. All right. Getting there. Getting there. Super close. Look at that. We're almost about to break through here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just cut this edge here. Get it all cut up. Keep undercutting all of this. Keep it going. Using all my rest of my gasoline that I got. I might have to go get some more. See if I can just get this one section done where it's all the way across. All the way across, and this is the moment I live for right here where you cut, and bam-a-rooney. We've now cut through to the other side. We broke on through to the other side, everybody, if you know what I'm talking about. And there we go. We've got a nice long open spot from here all the way to the road. Looking awesome. Looking awesome. Let's go ahead and fill in again under here. So we don't have any issues with that down the road.
I almost started singing.
I know, huh? Gets stuck in your head, too. There we go. I know some of you are singing it right now in your head. Anyway. And I would play it, but don't play much music on the stream anymore. Don't play the musics. Because don't want to get in troubles. Don't want the troubles. Oops. That's one way to do it, but it takes a lot longer if you try to shoot the dirt. Guess if you had enough ammo, you could sit here and shoot the dirt for like 5 hours. All right. Now we're going to need to take a break from this and go find a lot of gas. Because we just burned a bunch of gas to open that up. And let's finish this. Finish this edge. That was a bummer right when you click and it jumps. Right when you clicky click. Alright, that's looking good. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. So basically it's going to allow you to go all the way from one edge to another. Now I'm not going to put down the frames for right now because that is a massive amount of frames. That'll take a while. But what I do is I will make a few ramps just to make it easy so if people are over here and they're trying to get up on this side, and I will go take out the blocks on that side so that people can get up to the upper area here without having to do that every time. Without having to try to find a way up there. So, and then later on we'll come back and upgrade that. Usually I like to put them at least 3 across. We'll come over here. Makes it easier to get up there. There we go. And if somebody comes along and gets stuck over here. 1, 2, up. Short by 1. There we go. Not allow them to come in and out of there. Alright, let's go get the thingy. The little bikey bike. Where's my bike? My bike's this way. I was standing by my bike. So there we go. Kismet, when you do your kill boxes, is it always the same? Just size changes? Or do you have many variations? Pit, death, holes, ground? I always variate it every single time. So, like one time we'll do it with pits, and we'll try it with blade traps with pits. And you can see all of those mega builds I've done in the past on my YouTube channel. Sometimes we'll do ones that have ramps, and they fall on the ramps, they get cut up, and we have the blade traps flat. Then we did ones with the inverse blade traps, which work way better. This way, when they die, their bodies fall down on the bottom, and then you can loot their bodies down there. We've also done ones with vertical blade traps and then inverted blade traps, which worked even better. Because if a dog or whatever gets underneath your blade traps and they get in there, boom, they get killed too. That works really awesome. This time, we're going to try a bunch of different variations. Probably the best one we've done that takes the most minimal amount of resources and is the most effective is this one. We did this one last time. We've been using it here to get started, but we're going to try something different eventually once we get it started. Of course, we're going to be doing blade traps and all sorts of electricity and all that stuff. But first, we want to build our compound. We want to build the defenses of the compound. We want to build the different areas where you can build different things. And then we'll probably connect them together into like a giant connected compound where you can go like from the bunker there, right? And then we've got the kill box here. And then somebody will build, or maybe I'll build, or whoever will build, somebody will build like a kitchen, right? So they'll have a kitchen out here and then a walkway from the bunker to the kitchen. And then you can get to the kitchen and so on and so forth. A mechanic's garage. Another great example would be like cement. You know, where you're building the cement, you'd have just forges just for doing cement. You'd have just sand and stone in there. And all the stuff will be interconnected so you can go from place to place. Now, normally what we do is we just build one giant room and we put all that stuff in there, which is the most efficient and easiest way to do it. But it's not always the most fun. So you want to vary your gameplay. You don't want to try to do it exactly the same every single time, I think. Now, of course, it's your game. You can do it however you want. If you want to build the same kill box every single time and the same base every single time, more power to you. Go for it. Go for it. Now, I like to do different things because it pushes me to try new stuff, to try something different, and I might discover something, in which I usually do every single time, or I do every single time, discover something new. Kind of making a walkway there so people can get by in case they're kind of a driveway, I guess would be a better way to explain it. People are stuck on that side, they can, there we go. They can drive through here and get to this side over here too. I didn't kill her. Got her that time though. Who else? Little zombie horde, what's up? Have a seat, brother. I never stand in one spot too long, because that's how the zombies get you. Kind of want to leave that guy. That guy's doing some digging for me. Appreciate it. Thanks for the hard work, but sorry I had to kill you. There we go. More mobs. How you guys doing? I say I'm glad it's not nighttime. Now we also, instead of just having it in normal, we turned it up to hard last time, and now we have it on survival, which is way harder. So sometimes it takes like a couple shots to get them, especially early on in the game. It's like, you know, normally you hit them with one arrow at the beginning of the game and they die in normal mode. Well, this takes like 3-4 arrows to kill them at the very beginning. So you got to watch out. It's much tougher on Horde Night and so forth. It's even going to get more tougher. Even tougher when I crank it up to 4,000 zombies. But we're kind of running behind on this playthrough because I've been off TwitchCon and doing a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So I'm letting everybody kind of get in and get things built up, and then we'll crank it up even higher. So here we go. So this makes it nice and easy for people to drive from one place to another. Go ahead and take a bunch of these rebar frames out just to make it easier for people to get back and forth while we're still working on it. Because that's a lot. Look how many rebar frames that's going to be, right? That'll probably be 500 per row. And we've only cut this much out.
There's a bike here.
Take a while.
In front of the
take a
bunker.
while.
If you could move it, please.
Take a bunch to get that done. All right, so I'm running low on gas. We've only got about 400 left, and I do see some cars up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on some cars. All right, up here. Let's get some cars going. There we go. And we'll run along. Check this. Now the cool thing about this particular bike, and this particular mod, War of the Walkers mod, is you have lots and lots of room in there, which is a godsend, that you can just put all your stuff in there, so you're not like overburdened or full all the time while you're putting around, which is nice. So yeah, we got a big giant city here. This is one of the reasons we moved here. Is we have a giant city here. We got a humongous city here, and another city, and probably more cities over here. I don't even know. I haven't looked over there yet. But we have lots of stuff nearby, which is awesome. So I'm going to be looking for cars to wrench. I'm going to be looking for any oil that I can grab, any oil buckets, stuff like that. Now, again, I have my survival way up so that I can loot a lot. Typically, I like to, in particular playthroughs, I like to have my scavenging all the way up, and I have Quality Joe at 3.3 and so forth, working that scavenging up even higher. But this way I get really high quality items when I wrench stuff. All right, so when I wrench stuff, boom, getting tons of various things. All right, let's just go into town. Now, this one hasn't been looted yet. You can see it's kind of a little bit more. Now, you might be like, Kismet, wait a minute, why don't you leave the car there so it'll respawn? Well, our stuff doesn't respawn for 5,000 days. 5,000. So we're not going to have it respawn anytime soon, so there's no reason to save all this. Now, why do I do that? Because it makes it too easy. If you make it respawn every 7 days, ooh, look at that auger and that hat. If you make it respawn every few days or every like 7 days or whatever, you literally could just hang out by a little town or by a city and just go to that little city. It doesn't force you to go anywhere else, which kind of sucks. I think they should take the respawn away, personally. Oh, I got an upgrade in my helmet. Look at that. Nice. I personally think they should take it away. Look at that. Got an HD engine, a small engine there, too. Nice, nice. I think they should take it completely away, or they should turn it up really, really high, like we did, because it doesn't promote gameplay. It doesn't promote people to search even further and further and further out. And if you were really in that location, once you loot it once, it would be done, right? It's not going to magically respawn in real life, I think. And that's the way. That's why I finally turned that way, way up, because everybody just kind of hangs around in that one little area, and then it gets a little too easy, and then it doesn't promote people to be excited about going further and further out and exploring more and more and getting more and more resources, etc. And that's why. That's why. All right, I see a car here. Now, I'd really love to find an oil refinery. Now, that would be awesome. That would be awesome sauce. Now, I have an HD wrench, which wrenches a lot faster. You might notice that those cars are wrenching pretty quick. In this particular War of the Walkers mod, it's a piggy! I don't have anything to skin him with. In this particular mod, you have new POIs, which is super cool. Like this POI right here is really great. There's a lot of epic stuff in there. As well as you have new tools. So you have this kind of higher level tools. You have new mobs. You have like bandits and then just random people who help you, just NPCs who try to help you, but they're the worst shots ever. So you have a lot of new stuff in here, including. Oh, that felt like it just. Am I full? Holy! Oh, phew, that was close. I'm full.
We can move it just a little bit.
Yes, but I have to restart. It's broken.
That's a bit of my failed fish there. I didn't realize that
It
my
has no fuel again.
guy was full there.
There we go.
So now this is all the stuff that I have is an HD stuff. Now what I got to do is stop clicking on components that go to the bike, right? Because what happens when you click on the components that go to bikes, they actually switch the item with your current bike, which is not good. Not good, because if I switch the wrong thing, like if I switch a basket, then it will actually switch the basket with... it'll switch the basket, and then all the stuff that's in there will drop on the ground, which is not good. And I've already done that a few times. People have been watching on stream go, oh gosh, Kismet did it again. Now also what it does if you switch the engine is it actually takes all the fuel out of there. And then like you're trying to run out of there, you're like, I'm out of here. And then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, why isn't it going anywhere? Well, that's because you got no gas in there now. You got 0 gas actually in your bike. So let's keep going here. Look around this way. Oh. Depends my way. And we'll come back and we'll explore all these POIs and everything at some point. Let's see what I've done so far. I think I've done that side. So let's kind of head over this way and see if we find ourselves maybe something like a car parking lot, a parking structure or something like that. Again, you'll notice there's some new POIs you might have not seen in the vanilla game. Stuff over here. There's always got to be diligent that no one's gonna come sneak up behind you. I'm going to turn my sounds back up again so I can.
Okay, so we're taking it all the way over to the road?
Yeah, to the road on both sides.
Okay.
So right where you are there, and then all the way the other side, all the way east, and then right where that extension is to the north, which you can already see is already built, right to there. So this whole area here will be all cement. And then let the building begin. All right. So again, I do that for a while. I do one thing for a while and then I switch to something else. So it keeps you from burning out. You don't want to do too much of one thing in any game, because you will get burned out pretty fast. Pretty fast, Rooney. Car back that way. We'll come get that in a minute. Get this one. And check my weapon. Make sure it's loaded. There we go. I actually got a car battery in my bar. Get that out of there. I got a claw hammer there. Nice. Let's put the claw hammer in there to keep stuff from going in there. There we go. Come back and get that. They also have HD bikes too. The bikes makes the bikes go really, really fast. I don't know what it is, but wrenching the cards is super satisfying. Super satisfying. Now I've seen you do a lot of ground level up. Do you ever do underground bases? Yes, Ghosty. We used to do underground bases nearly every single time. We would start with an underground base, and we would send it down there, and we have built gigantic underground bases. I mean, massive ones, including like a vault. Like one playthrough, we went through and we built a vault. We literally found a big giant mountain. We dug into the side of the mountain. We dug all the way down to bedrock. We built a giant vault down there. We built houses and garages and even little areas. We had a big long tunnel that went to our kill box and all sorts of really fun stuff. We tried to hollow out a good portion of that mountain as well and turned it into a giant vault. It was one of my favorite builds that we have done. It took a very long time and was a lot of fun. A lot of people worked together on it. I would love to do another one, but the reason why we don't do underground things anymore is it's just too easy. It makes the game way easy. The reason why is because if you're just starting the game, it's actually a great way to start. What you do is you just dig straight down, and that's your entrance to your base, right? You go all the way to bedrock. Then what you do is you offset it by about 40, right? So you just dig at the bedrock way long away, and then you open it up into like a little chamber, and then you put all your forges and all your stuff that you use to construct down there. Then what happens on the surface is all the people are just running around on the surface on a circle, and they're not bothering you. Because way down here at the bottom, where you have all your stuff, they can't get down there, and they don't dig straight down, right? So they just stay on the surface. You're perfectly okay. And then what you do is to get out of the base, you just like go way over here. You come up out of the base way away from all the mobs that are way over there, right? And a lot of people do that. It is a great way to start the game. If you're just getting started, you're just learning the game, great way to do it. This way you can get acclimated. You got a nice base. You feel pretty comfortable in that base. But make sure to offset your entrance. Don't put it right above where you have your forges. Otherwise, all the mobs will just hang out directly above. So yeah, that's what most people do. And we've done a lot of that. But I have challenged my team to not do that. To not do it because it is just too easy. It's just too easy. And it just makes it... I mean, we could build an underground base like nobody's business. We can do it right at the beginning. We've done it with stone hammers before. Stone axes. We actually dug all the way to bedrock with stone axes and then dug it out with stone axes. And you can see all that stuff on the YouTube channel. There's lots and lots of 7 Days of Die Up. In fact, I've been uploading 4 streams every day for the past 3 months. That's right, 4 streams every day for the past 3 months. Each of them are about 2 to 3 hours. That means they're about 30 gigs each. That's about 7.2 terabytes of videos uploading. There ain't nobody else doing that except for me. Because I'm the only one crazy enough to do it. But I took the challenge. My community said, Kismet, could you upload all your streams to YouTube? And I said, I'll find a way. I'll find a way, and so I did. And now I am caught up. I actually uploaded yesterday's, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday's stream. It's on YouTube right now. But you won't see it until it releases in about a couple weeks. Whoa, hello. Bad shooting. I swear I shoot my bullet and that's the second they dodge. The second they dodge when I shoot my bullet. Alright, let's keep going. Actually, we should check them. We should check them, see what they got. A nice sweater there. Some bullets. A bag right there. Oh, getting hungry. Getting hungry. Let's see, we got some food in here. I believe I do. Right there. Have some venison stew. Put all this stuff in there. Try not to goof it up again by clicking the things I don't want to click. There we go. We are raking in the loot. Look at that. That's a lot of loot, right? That is a lot of loot. Alright, another car this way. His cars aren't very built up. I'd love to find Well, car park or something. But I get what I can get at this point. Missing those headshots. Any barrels? Should be looking for barrels too. I just realized I'm not looking for barrels. I should be looking for barrels. There's a barrel. Oh, that's a burning barrel though. Hey, keep that to yourself. Oh, no wonder he had indigestion. He was eating those chamois. He was eating those chamois, everybody. Alright, let's go see what's up back this way. Oh, hello. Are you supposed to park your car like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. You back right into there. Few cars down this way. Oh, a bunch of cars. Got in here, nothing. Also, what's great about getting the cars is the fact that they do sometimes drop the brass radiators, which is... Cars are probably the best way to get brass, which is the thing that you're always looking for. In every playthrough, you're always looking for that brass. And the reason why is because you're making bullets and stuff from it. And those bullets go fast. Look at this hospital, right? Pretty cool, huh? Or somebody's house. Could be a house, could be a hospital. Either way, it looks pretty cool. Super cool stuff. Let's see. I did that in the night, Kismet. I accidentally clicked on a basket, dropped all the loot on the ground. I was like, lol, fail. I know. I do it all the time. I try not to. I try not to, but you know, such is life. You're gonna make mistakes in your life. You can laugh or cry about it. I prefer to laugh. You know, because really in life, the joke is on you. The joke is on you. You've got to learn to laugh. In those moments that really just make you want to make you cry. Look at this little haunted house action here. Look at that. It's the insane asylum or something. Look at this. Ooh, spooky. Like a prison or something. Prison! Alright, let's go over here to the next town over. Let's see what we can find over here. What do we got? I'm just randomly looking for them. I'm not looking for big... Oh, Shotgun Messiah. Great place to find tons of epic stuff. I gotta keep watching my inventory, make sure I don't get full. Like so. We'll drop all this stuff in there. Actually, it's better than the one I got. There we go. We're just going to keep those on me. Just keep adding more and more stuff. I also like to get these right here, the shopping carts. Oops. The shopping carts because they give you mechanical parts. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Lots of epic loot. We're gonna have no shortages of batteries and whatnot for bikes and also for our defenses. Now, of course, the bigger you build, the more defenses that you gotta have, right? I clicked on a bad tons of fell out. Yeah, it is a bummer. It is a bummer. They literally fly. Oh, they do. They really go fast. They really go fast, and sometimes it does take a while. Yes, running a mod. As you can see in that upper right-hand corner, says War of the Walkers. Really fun mod. Really fun mod. A lot of different things. A lot of people play survival. I've not tried that one yet. Probably try that in the future. Also, I've played the Val mod, which is also a really great mod, by the way. If you haven't tried that one, that's also a real fun one. But we also usually play a lot of just the base game, especially when it upgrades, like when it went to version 16. We just played just the base game for a very long time, and this is the first mod we've done since it's gone to 16, which is really fun. Really fun mod. It's got a lot of new stuff to it. It's got NPCs. It's got bandits. It's got new POIs. It's really got a lot. I really like the fact that some things are HD, heavy duty, and some things are not, or just the regular stuff from the other game. It does have a lot of fun stuff, and it has new food. It has a lot of other additions to the game. A lot of other additions that I have not even gotten to yet, including the ability to make your own patterns, by the way. If you can't find a pattern, you can just find the materials for making a pattern and learn it from there. Holy moly, look at that. Look at that, getting car filters, getting those radiators. Nice, nice. All right, I think one more thing around the corner here, and I think we'll be good. We've got a bar area here. I gotta watch out I don't step on any mines. No guarantees that's not gonna happen. Look at all that loot. Holy mackerel. That's a lot of loot. Looks good to me. Let's get back to base, everybody. Let's get back to base. Now, again, that's why we are right next to this big giant cities here. As you can see, we got a little tiny cement pad going here. Just a tiny one. Just a little tiny compound being built. Just a small one. It's just little. It's just a little bit small. There you go. Look at this. Building an inside doorway with a mine. Very cool. I like how he's got the archways up there at the top. Looks pretty awesome. So yeah, he's got a mine down on that side. And then, of course, we're going to build this whole entire area out as cement. And then, of course, put a whole bunch of walls around it. And then, of course, outer walls, inner walls. And we'll build different buildings for different purposes. Like we got the bunker, which is holding all of our stuff currently. And then we got the kill box, which helps us during Horde Night. And so on. We'll keep building out various buildings for different purposes. Like so. Alright. Oh, it's created like a little winged area. I like that. Very cool. And he's stylizing the building out a little bit, so you can kind of step out a little bit, shoot through the bars like that. Very, very nice. And let's go ahead and drop a whole lot of this stuff off. Let me get my light on. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and use... really? All the boxes, they're in that box. I'm going to go ahead and use this as an overflow for all of these. Oops. For all of these things, and eventually we'll have to, you know, build a whole area that's just nothing but bike parts and like a mechanic area. And we'll also have like parking lots, places for us to park and all that stuff. Now the stuff I want to take out first is going to be all of this stuff here. And actually I could put all this stuff in real quick so it'll stack with whatever's in there if it can. Like so. And then I'll take out all the, what I call the onesie stuff. The stuff that doesn't stack. Alright, which is all the batteries, the padlocks, the engines. That stuff is not going to stack with anything else. Helmets, clothing, so on. So on. And then we'll run those inside. Eventually we'll have it where when you're dropping stuff off, you can drive right into the base. And that's one of the things we usually do. When we build a subterranean base, we'll build a ramp that goes down to bedrock, and you literally just take the ramp down to bedrock into the base, drop all the stuff off, and then you take another ramp right out back up to the surface again. We've done that many times. It turns out really awesome. Turns out really awesome. And it is fun to do if you've never done that before. Very, very fun. Alright, so we'll put that in there. Now we're running out of space, so I'm going to go ahead and put this over here and say mini bike overflow. There we go. Because we're going to get a lot of mini bike stuff. Put that up there. And then this is a different style than we normally do. Normally I don't have the... normally we do them in a vertical way, so we'll put them on the wall like this vertically, and then we'll put the signs next to them that way. This time I would do them upside down where they're attached to the roof, and then put signs in front of it so it's like very minimalized, so you don't have all these big boxes and everything in the way, and it's okay. I think it could be better, but for now it's okay. I think it's okay. Armor and coats. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of that in there. Now, we have a massive amount of stuff still to sort and put away and do all that stuff, but this is only a temporary bunker. So a lot of that stuff will get put away once we get to the point of doing that other stuff. All right, and let's go ahead and just grab all the stuff out of here now. That we can grab. Like so. Again, if you want to make the drop boxes easier, you hit R on each drop box. Oh, that one's already empty. Wow, somebody's been emptying these out. You hit R on all the drop boxes first before you put stuff in there. This way, you kind of combine everything first. So the person who's doing the drop boxes doesn't end up redoing the work again. Makes it very, very handy. Look at that skill. Look at that skill. Ahaha, see? Why can't I shoot? Got a whole group of them. Well, thanks for all that free loot delivery. That was fun.
That's a pile of loot.
Yeah, that was nice of them. Deliver that for free. All right. Now, that's why we have the little holes there, so if something starts to bang on the wall, we can say, okay, what's out there? Knocking on the thing. And then just shoot him in the face.
On the way on this other side, so I can't finish that part.
And we're going to keep on doing our stuff before we get distracted. Before we get distracted, very easy to get distracted in this game. Like mobs will attack, or somebody needs help with something. And then before you know it, you're like completely off doing something other than what you were trying to do before. So, very, very important to stay focused sometimes. I'm going to try to stay focused. Alright, dirt. I don't have any place for that dirt. I'm going to throw it up there. And right now I'm emptying all of my stuff. Take all this gas out of here. Let's go ahead and leave, say, 3 behind. And sometimes if it's something easy, I'll just sort it to start, right? If you really want to do your quartermaster a favor, you know, do a little sorting for the quartermaster as well. All right, oh, we got 100. We got plenty of gassing. We have 152 gas barrels. The gas, by the way, is turned the opposite direction. Everybody's looking for it. All right, there's a whole bunch of gas in here, and I'm going to go ahead and convert it all right now. Now, while it's converting, I'm going to go ahead and look right here, and then if it gets too full, I can just keep filling this up. So I'm basically going to let it convert as much as it can, so we know how much gas we've got. Now, one of the things I like to do is to go around and go to like the oil refineries and pick up all the barrels of oil and then take them and convert them when you need them. You don't always need to convert them, but right now we're doing a giant project, so we're going to be using a massive amount of gas. Not everybody has the ability to convert it from from its barrel form into the gas form. So we're going to go ahead and just convert all this for everybody. How we looking? Another 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds. Hey, what's up, Deathly? What's up? I see Tastic also in the chat. How you guys doing tonight? Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all are having an epic night. I'm having fun. Having fun building out our epic base. Check it out right here. We're building a mega base. Now, our base is going to go from down here all the way to up here. And then, of course, across to over here and all the way to the road down all the way across over here and along that water's edge, which I think is going to be epic. Ooh, epic. Epically fun. Right now, I'm cleaning out my bike here because I got lots and lots of just random stuff in there that I'm going to clean out and put where it goes. More of this gas in there. There we go. And we've got lots and lots. We've got it all converted. Nice. And then more stuff into the drop boxes here. Be put away later. We'll keep this. We'll keep that. And I've got that in there. And we'll put this back in here. Take the rest of this stuff out of here. Like so. And we just got an absolute ton of sweet stuff. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright, we're going to need, we got some water already on there. Yeah, we already got some water. Oh, pine cones. And we're going to need some food. So let's see if we got any food so we can stock up with that. Oh yeah, we got lots of food. We got some bear stuff. I don't see any soup, so I'm going to go ahead and take some of this bear stuff for now. Now, we really need to get our farms going. Really need to get that going because food is usually an issue. But if you have a giant farm going and people are collecting the farm and replanting farm, collecting farm, then you don't have an issue. It's fine. Hey, Daniel, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out in the chat. I can't wait because I see Kismet with a double inventory bike when I have on XB. That's right. Yes, this is because of the War of the Walkers mod.
M25, but I like the Remington 8.
This is because the War of the Walkers mod allowed me to have that bigger inventory, which is much nicer. Much nicer. Now, there is the Val mod, which actually gives you more room. I believe it was in your inventory and in your mini bike storage, which is super nice. Super nice. You can also make this one do it too, but then, of course, it has like a cheating thingy that does that. Now, I would like it if you could, if there was like an in-game thing that you could do that, right? Kind of like when you're playing a MMO, right? Where, you know, you put one bag in, you got like 8 slots. You put 2 bags in, you got 12, and so on and so forth. And then before you know it, you can have 50 bags on you, or you can have a big bag. You can also have a bigger scooter with two things like this on the back. Or you have like a lawnmower and a truck and all that stuff. I did see him working on the truck, which is super cool. I saw Mad Mole working on that. I saw him working on the bike too, the Harley bike or the chopper bike. Very, very cool stuff. Cool stuff. Again, we were just kind of clearing this area. Eventually, I'll come back to clear it some more, and I'll work on it a little bit at a time until we get that done. Now, probably what I'll do is I'll probably work on this other side next time and see if we can get that going. I'll probably frame that out as well. I've only got so much time left here. Just wanted to get that done and then get my bike out of the way so it's not blocking them while they're doing their stuff or Horde Night or whatever it is. We'll get it going. Oh, I see. There's a bike actually blocking the entrance to what you're trying to do over there. Yeah, I make a sign and I put it outside the base, right over the top of that, and say, please move this bike. And if they don't move it by, say, by Monday, then we'll just undercut it and we'll put it under the ground. And if they want it, we'll dig them a tunnel and they can tunnel it out of there. You think it's Rose? All right, well, we'll wait for Rose. We'll give them a week or so to move it out of the way. There we go. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Okay, there's a 600 sniper in the weapons box.
You were talking my language. Oh, come to Papa! Your Papa is here. Nice. Oh, and a 300 spike club.
Chris,
Taking
do you
that.
have the points for the to get the M25 sniper?
I know. I probably have a bazillion points. Yeah, I got 169 points built up. I don't know. Hold on. I'm really bad about using my points. Let's see. The which sniper again?
M25.
M25. I haven't even fooled with any of this stuff. I can get it. What do I need to get to assemble it?
No, to be able to repair it. I can make it.
Oh. I don't think I can repair it. I don't know. You got an M20. What's the difference between the two? Damage-wise or what?
Damage-wise? It holds 20 bullets.
Oh, that's the one I want. Come on, girlie. Oh, come on. I call hacks. That's why I wasn't going, because I didn't reload my weapon. Now, see, this is the fun thing. You just sit back here. Snipe them from afar. Because they always go.
Bob.
They always go
That's
toward.
cute.
They always go toward the door.
Now I've got that song going in my mind.
See, they always go toward the door. So when they go through toward the door, you can just sit back way back here in the corner, snipe, snipe. Now, of course, watch out because they like to come from behind you too. So watch out for that.
And I bet Nushki's the only one that knows what I'm talking about.
Woo, free loot. What do they got? It's Builder Bob. Nice.
Yeah. Bob the Builder.
I used to play that on stream when I would be building stuff.
Yeah.
Bob the Builder. All right. So yeah, looking sweet, looking sweet. I like that entrance. Very cool. Now again, we normally make a base where it has no entrance, it has no stuff like that, but we are just kind of upgrading as we're going along. Oh, look at that headshot. You guys couldn't even see that. He was hiding in the trees way back over there. It was so far away that you guys couldn't even see it. It was epic, though. It was epic. I don't need to zoom in, by the way. People say all the time, Kismet, you know you can zoom in, right? Yep. I know that. Do I zoom in? No, because it's a lot harder when you're not zoomed in. It's a lot more fun. All right, everybody. Sadly coming to the end of the fun. All right. Let's go ahead and park my bike out there. We've got it ready for our next adventure. Oh, we got conditions on us here. Let's go ahead and take care of those. We need some immunization shot. Now, what is that? We need radiation. Radiation. Antibiotics. No. Where's the thing that takes the radiation off in this mod?
I have no idea.
I mean, there's antibiotics, but it's herbal for infection. I guess that is an infection. Let's try that. Yep, that worked. So herbal antibiotics. That works to take that infection away. All right. So I like to park myself up here at the top. So when I log in, I'm kind of up above the base. Just in case I need to run over there. So we're prepped and ready to go for next time. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Keep on doing your thing. Feel free to, you know, put frames down, dig out the rest of the base, or build whatever you want to build. If you want to build like a cooking area and connect it to this, feel free to go ahead. We're just going to keep expanding this area. All right. So super epic build, everybody. Boom. Super epic build, everybody. Thank you so much for that follow as well. Let me go ahead and catch up on all my hosts and follows. Of course, we had Lead earlier with the host. We got Mr. Pull Out Bro. or Never Pull Out Bro. We got Aaron 10 Minecraft. We got Cow Monster, as well as Premix 9. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hi in the chat, everybody. So yes, we have been doing some massive building in our community server, having lots and lots of fun. As you can see, we're just getting started. We are building by these kind of massive towns right here. And then as we build it bigger and bigger, of course, we're going to have a bigger and bigger storehouse. And we will kind of expand in kind of segments as we go along. Because that is a giant build. That's why we call it a mega build. Now, usually, we kind of go back and forth. Sometimes we take over towns. Sometimes we take over buildings. Sometimes we do subterranean bases. Sometimes we do other stuff. Now, this time, I'd also like to try a little bit of stuff on the water. The only problem is this is really shallow water right here, all the way down, which is hilarious because I was looking for deep water. But at least if we did need water, whatever, you could very easily run over there, grab some water, and come back. So I actually make this whole pond eventually kind of cut over and become part of the actual base. So we'll have that'll actually be part of a larger base like that. But that'll be in the future. For right now, we're just trying to get this built out so we can build out other buildings around there, and then we'll build it out this way. We'll try to get it at least right here as quick as we can. This way we'll have a big area for building. And people can build houses, people can build mechanics places and all sorts of fun stuff. And just let their creativity go. And then we'll have a big compound of various different things, of various people building various things. So they can do whatever they want, whether they're here at our base and they're going to be here for Horde Night over here, or whether they're building other bases elsewhere. They're welcome to come build over by the compound. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and mute my game sounds here. And I'm going to go ahead and jump back up to my overseer's office. Boom! There we go. And we're going to go ahead and say thanks to Half Fan here for that sub love. We're going to go ahead and give him his 10,000 Kizcaps for being the bit boss today. If he's still in the stream, make sure to show him lots of love. Now, if you guys want to be awesome, here's how you're awesome. You want to come with me, and we're going to make somebody's night. We're going to get on the Kismet love train. We're going to show somebody some love. So let's get hyped. Let's get ready in the chat. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get that raid hype going on. Now, I'm sure my mods have gotten me a raid target all ready to go in advance. So I'm going to go see right now. Let's see. Let's see if they have. Let's see if they're on the ball today. Usually they are. Usually they are crushing it. Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, I like that dude's outfit. That's funny. That's funny. All right, we're going to go show somebody some love. Now, what I try to do with the Kismet Love Train is try to help out the smaller streamer. I try to go out there, show him some love, give him a little boost in his day. This particular person right now has about 1,000 followers. There's about 11 people in his channel. We're about to make a whole lot more in there. And stay with me, everybody. Stay with me here for just a moment as I kind of set this up. And we're going to go ahead and get this going. Gonna go ahead and get it going. Boom. Mute that. There we go. There we go. Now, I have a pretty advanced system here that does take a minute for me to go in and modify things and all of that. And thank you, Anime, as well for the, if that is your name. Sometimes I do butcher people's names. Thank you also for that love, dropping that follow on the channel. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this person's name in there. Now, I love to use Stream Elements. Stream Elements is pretty amazing. They're all in one tool, right? I used to have like 25, I'm not lying either, 25 different bots. So I had this bot for one thing, and I had that bot for another thing, and another thing would like announce people's names in the chat whenever they, you know, followed or whatever it was, or subbed. And then I had all these different bots, and it would just take a massive amount of my time and effort to keep those bots going. And a lot of time, at least 1 or 2 or 5 or most of the bots would get broken or just die on me right in the middle of the stream. So I said, you know what, that's it. I'm going to go to one bot, one main bot that does all the bulk of all my stuff. And so I was looking around for one and ran across Stream Elements. It is so awesome because you can just import all your stuff, like from Nightbot and all that other stuff. You just import it right in there. set it up, put your overlays in there, which is awesome because it pushes a lot of the overhead of your machine off onto their website. And then they even got pre-built stuff for you too. Pre-built stuff for you to do as well, to use as your overlays, as advanced interactive overlays and whatnot. Now I like to have my own custom overlays. But if you're just getting started and you want to use some cool interactive overlays, you can go in there and modify that, make it more your style, whatever you want to do, without having to hire an artist, which is awesome, which is pretty amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for this ad to stop here. There we go. We'll go ahead and pop that out. Get rid of this. There we go. Nope. Gonna do another advertisement. All right, so while we're waiting, everybody, right over here in the chat, you can see it says Kismet Love Train, sharing the love. Now, what I'm going to need you all to do is when I do a raid, I'm going to go /raid, and it's going to pop up at the top, and then you want to join that raid. We're going to try to get as many people as we can to join that raid and come along, and it's going to go ahead and auto-host that particular person's channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that ready right here as well. Move that down over there. Let me go ahead and get my channel up here. Really got to get this so it goes a lot faster. But I will do as I can. All right, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and listen in a little bit. See what he's up to. Right now I'm playing some Fallout 4. Let's go ahead and listen in a little bit.
No.
All right, so he's playing some Fallout 4. Oh, he's fighting a big baddie right now. Fighting a big baddie right there. So we'll go ahead and get him ready to go. We've got the raid ready to go. Let me go ahead and get the raid hype going. Let me copy that. Type it again. Try to type it right this time. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me get my thing ready to go. Again, copy that, everybody. Get ready to go, because we're going to send it in there right now. Now, again, let me go ahead and switch over so you guys can see what he's doing. There we go. Get out of that mode. And
Saltbot here.
No.
It is time for the...
Get out of there, Saltbot. We're going to go ahead and get on the Kismet Love Train right here. We're going to go get Joe Visitor right now. He's fighting that big baddie in some Fallout 4. I want you guys to come along with me. All right, everybody, here we go. We're going to get that raid going right now. Click some buttons here. PC, why are you so difficult? There we go. Raid. Go. All right, again, we're going to listen in, see what he says. There we go. Click that raid button right up there at the top. We're ready to go, everybody. We're ready to crush it. All right, we're going to go show him some love in his channel. Blow it up. Make sure to go ahead and try to hit that follow button. Show him some Kismet love over there. Let's do it. Now, so I'm going to automatically kick in here in just a few minutes. And let's see what he says. I'll mute it for a second so we don't get too much of that Fallout music. Let's do it. Counting down, counting down. Let's go, everybody. Click that button. It's got about another 10, 15 seconds. I really like the fact that it, I really like the fact that it has like a little bar there that shows you as it's counting down. All right, here we go, everybody. Get ready. Get set. Boom. Boom. And with the host, the raid coming through. Here we go. Blow up his channel, everybody. Blow it up.
Way too much gun. No bullets.
That's 20,000 hardcore members.
Mr. Kismet.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
There we go. Show them the love, everybody.
Train. Mr. Kismet, thank you very much for hitting me up with that follow as well, dude. Dude, thank you. You guys. Actually, if you don't recognize this man, what are you doing with your life? Kismet is a very, very talented streamer who recently, I say recently, but it was just before TwitchCon, he got partnered.
Knows who I am.
Mr. Kismet.
There we go. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. That's going to be it for me. I like that guy. He's a nice guy. Go show him some love. Hit that follow button. Hang around his channel for a while. Maybe even ask him what he likes to do in his channel as well. And I will see you all next time. I'll see you guys tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.